be.
Hi, Sean.
I talked to you yesterday.
Good. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes. A great host. Sean is ready to listen to his show.
Absolutely, 95.5.
One mic. All I need is one mic. That's all I need.
Hey! Shelley with the show live, local, topical, and relevant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. Oh, my goodness. So last night we talked about Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's my sister. We've had our back and forth, speak for, right? We've argued with each other, but we have come together because we're seeing the world the same. We're seeing the world in the same way. We're looking at a world where we're saying, hey, wait a minute. I didn't vote for this. I voted for this. And increasingly, I'm seeing my friends on the left who are saying, Marjorie Taylor Greene said that. They still won't vote for her. They still don't like her. But they're listening to her saying, one guy said on social media, even a broken clock is right twice a day. That's what he felt about the things that Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying. She's absolutely right. If you live in Georgia right now, Georgia is it ranks among the most expensive states for vehicle expenses. In other words, it ranks among the most expensive state to own a vehicle. And it's not only repair, but it's insurance. I spoke to a coworker of mine who has two kids, wife and he himself. They spend almost $10,000 a year in auto insurance. $10,000 a year in auto insurance. That's unbelievable. And that's what's going on. So when she comes out and she says auto, home, and health insurance, they're killing people, she's absolutely right. And yet I see nobody on my side of the fence talking about this. This is what people care about. Yes, you can talk to the base and get them riled up about DEI and woke ideology. But we've shut the border down. We don't even have to talk about that anymore. There were no crossings in the last 3 months. Okay, well, that's a problem solved, isn't it? Why are we still talking about it? Why aren't we talking about these kitchen table issues? I'm going to talk about the PSC race coming up later on in the show. That's a part of rates. That's our electric bills. Yet I'm being told no one's interested. I'm like, how can no one be interested? But the economy is what you're concerned about, but you're not willing to. I don't understand. Drivers face some of the highest insurance rates in the nation here in Atlanta, Georgia, averaging around $1,500 annually. $1,500 just for insurance. And that's a good rate. There are people paying a lot more than that. I'm one of them. I wish I was. If I was paying $1,500 a year for car insurance, I'd think I was getting a steal. I've been paying so much for so long. And so when you add these things up, you look at auto insurance, you look at health insurance, you look at home insurance, homeowners insurance, which is going up as well. You look at these things. You look at car repair, because you got to keep your car running, so you got to repair it. You look at all of these things that you can never really budget for. No one budgets to get in there to start up their car in a garage to go to work one morning and the car doesn't start. You don't budget for that. You have an emergency fund, but you don't budget necessarily for your car breaking down, and you have to get it fixed because you have to get to work. And this is what's happening. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, as far as I'm concerned, locally, she's the only one ringing the bell. And I don't understand why she's the only one ringing the bell. What are people afraid of? Donald Trump said today, what's going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene? And I'm thinking to myself, well, call her up and ask her. Let her tell you what's going on with her. Let her explain to you, because the people clearly around you, Mr. President, are not telling you what people are feeling on the ground. Everyone's just smiling and saying, yeah, big boss. Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. That's what they call him. Yeah, boss. But no one's telling you, hey, you know what? My constituents, they're kind of hurting right now. Hey, Mr. President, just kind of want to pull your coattail to the fact that my guys in rural Georgia, they're a little hurting. They're kind of getting a little tight. What can we do for them? No one's willing to do that. Candidates are not willing to do that. People are not willing to do that. Voters on social media are not willing to do that. You say something critical about this administration, all of a sudden you're never Trump. I always knew you weren't a real conservative. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm just merely saying what I'm feeling. And this is a dangerous place to be. When one person on the Republican side, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, is the one person willing to say, hey guys, we've got an issue brewing here. And everybody either shouts her down, calls her crazy, or ignores her. And then when the stuff hits the fan in 2026, everyone's going to say, well, I told you that we should have done this, or I told you we should have done this. When all you had to do was just be straight up. And let the man know, hey, man, this other stuff, They had a round table on Antifa today. And I'm thinking with Kristi Noem and Pam Bondi and different Kash Patel. And I'm thinking to myself, it's an Antifa? Like, that's really what we concerning ourselves with right now? I can't afford auto insurance and a car payment. People cannot afford auto insurance, car payment, health insurance, electric bill, groceries. And we're going to have a round table talking about Antifa? Antifa's not the one I'm worried about. I'm certainly not worried about these people. I don't know them. I don't see them. And the only time I ever really do see them is when they have a protest, and I can pretty much pick them out of the crowd because they're dressed in all black. But on a day-to-day basis, when I go to the store, I need to buy food. And nobody is talking to me right now. Everyone's talking around me. Hey, Shelley, you see what we did with Argentina? We just gave them $20 billion. Yay! Shelley, see what we did with Ukraine? Yay! Hey, Shelley, this is the president speaking. I'm going to fly to Egypt, and I'm going to visit Gaza this Sunday to close this peace deal. Yay! Good for Israel and Gaza. Yay! I need prices down. I need insurance down. I need something for me. Everyone's gotten what they wanted. When am I going to get what I wanted? Well, Shelley, you wanted a closed border. It wasn't impacting me. Yes, I voted for it, but it wasn't skinning. Julio wasn't taking my job. Excuse me if that was racist. You said that you were going to fix the economy. I need you to fix the economy. Now, if you're telling me you can't fix the economy, that's fair. I get that. But I'm going into November. Sworn in January. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I'm 10 months in. 10 months. And everybody has gotten what they wanted. Palantir's got their contracts rolling. All the rich people got their contracts. They're all rolling. All the promises made, promises kept. They're all good. Everybody's good. Everybody got jobs. Everybody's up in D.C. Everybody's rolling. We got dollar coins coming out, I'm told, by the Treasury. Oh, yay! When is Shelley and people like Shelley going to get what they voted for, which is lower prices, lower premiums, better health insurance? Since 2016, I've been told by the Republicans, we got a better plan than Obamacare. It's 2025, and I still haven't seen it. But if I say that, I'm anti-Trump. If I say that, you're turning on the president. If I say that, you're not really a conservative, Shelley. I want what I voted for, which is a better economy, lower prices, better insurance, and lower insurance costs. That's what I want. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about the Ukrainians. I don't care about the Israelis. I don't care about the Palestinians. I don't care about Antifa. I don't care about illegal immigrants. I care about Shelley at the cash register. Period. End of story. Full stop. You can't give me that. I guarantee you I will not be showing up this November or next November for anybody. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. This is Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back.